Officially, the situation happened because 3 Israelis got kidnapped and murdered. We don't know by who. As a result, the Palestinians were blamed, and it was called collective punishment because of 3 Israelis getting killed. Bombs started going on the whole population of Gaza. There's 178 people had been killed in Gaza since this latest conflict has begun. I believe it's been going on since the end of the Second World War, where Israel, after the Nazis killed a lot of the Jews, the survivors were migrated to the land of Palestine. So they were once migrants, and now from migrants now they own the land. It's a myth that people say that the Palestinian conflict has been going on for centuries. Palestine was a land where history shows us that Jews and Muslims lived side by side very peacefully for centuries. There is a difference between Judaism and Zionism. Zionism is a political movement that is solely based on getting a state for the people of the Jewish faith, and they had lobbied the government to create a state for the Jews. But in essence, to be a Zionist you would have to be a Jew, but to be a Jew you wouldn't necessarily have to be a Zionist. There is no conflict between Islam and Judaism, but there is obviously a conflict now between Muslims of Palestine and Jews of Israel. There's a group called Hamas, who are People's Fighters of Palestine. They're the freedom fighters, although they are called terrorists by the Western government, but so was Nelson Mandela at one time, so was Gandhi at one time. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. In my eyes, Hamas is defending their people.
October 2013 delegation.
Gaza has homemade bombs, and Israel has missiles so high-tech that it could blow an entire town up. The argument that Israel is fighting a just war, it's like saying Mike Tyson beating up a little child, and the child's trying to fight back. Would the news be that how dare the child fight back Mike Tyson? It would be that how dare Mike Tyson beat a little child up. And it's the same way how Israel invade and kill these innocent, defenseless people. And I think that's why a lot of people are outraged. We feel really let down by the media, the propaganda machine that gets rolled out every time there's a war with Israel. You have to realize that the Zionist regime, they influence a lot of the Western media. So it's not surprising that the BBC won't show equal coverage of the current conflict. And unfortunately, what that does is, it doesn't give an accurate picture of what's happening. I think a realistic solution would be to have a 2-state solution. The solution would be for them to have a 50% equal share of the land of Palestine, what used to be known as Palestine, and the land should be equally distributed. So it couldn't be like Israel should have the best part of the agricultural side. No, it should be split in a way that it's fair for both sides. I think it raises awareness for people that didn't know about the situation. They could come to this protest, find out. As a person living in a civilized country like Great Britain, the only way we can show our discomfort at the situation is by going to a protest, writing letters to the MPs, interviews like this, making people aware. We can't really do anything else besides what we're doing. Let people know about the current situation. Let people know about how these innocent people in Gaza are dying.